Scarlet Devil Mansion. Many humans and yokai refuse to get close to it for many reasons, such as having to travel across the misty lake, its association with blood, the pressurizing aura, and so on. Or so it would be, or should be, but since the Scarlet Mist incident, knowledge about the mansion has spread, and with the mistress throwing many parties, even humans with much courage have been known to visit the place. But the fact remained that it was the residence of many fearsome yokai and a vampire, so they normally did not receive many visitors. And guarding the gate against the lack of trespasser was a yokai Hong Mei-ling. Whew, everything's normal today. Speaking of which, it's all been normal for a while now. It's rare, but something one really gets used to. Ever since the Scarlet Mist incident which brought Rainbow Marissa to the gate, she had not needed to guard the gate from trespassers even once. Mei-ling's usual tension had become somewhat relaxed. This isn't bad. My reflexes will dull at this rate. When my body slacks, the mind will slack. Then my chi will slack as well. I must train myself. Having made a decision, Mei-ling launched herself into a Tai Chi Chuan dance-like move, whatever that is. The unique rhythm and breath control forged her chi further, allowing her to shake the ground with each step, and then... Please excuse me. A shiver ran down Mei-ling's spine as she heard someone's voice. She quickly surveyed the area but could not find anyone around. Yet for just a moment she could sense its presence. It's heading towards the mansion. The feeling of the presence then vanished, leaving Mei-ling hurriedly looking around in vain. Then Mei-ling felt like the presence shot through her body, leaving her barely able to move. Ugh, no way. All Mei-ling could do was watch as the mysterious sensation vanished off into the distance. The great library within the Scarlet Devil Mansion was a massive labyrinth of books with no end in sight. The vast amount of knowledge sleeping within this library could not be absorbed in a single lifetime. It was at the location that the library's head, Patchouli Knowledge, was having an enjoyable conversation with the head of the Scarlet Devil Mansion, Remilia Scarlet. Alright. Ah, warm. So warm. So warm. I heard you the first time. You're interrupting my reading time. The art looks... I mean, I guess this is the same artist as the one for Remilia is doing it. Okay, I see. It would have been awkward if 3 different artists were working on, you know, for one single picture. That would have been awkward. My, you're treating me like a nuisance now. Patchy, how cruel of you. A library is a place for reading books. This place is not a summer resort. Then make some ice and I'll be quiet. No, humidity is a book's worst enemy. My, the invincible vampire loses the heat, I see. As the two continued their idle conversation, the head maid of the Scarlet Devil Mansion, Saki and Izayo, approached them with a tray holding teacups, a teapot, and a bowl of ice. Being invincible isn't the same as having no senses. Both the heat and the cold are such pains. So do bring over that medicine of invincibility now, please. Sakia placed the tray onto the table at Remilia's urging and proceeded to put several pieces of ice into the cups. The tea followed soon after, and Sakia then placed the tea in front of Remilia and Patchouli. Please have a drink as well, Lady Patchouli. It is merely a very normal cup of cardamom tea. That's very thoughtful of you, thank you. Huh, there's not enough iron in this. Would mine suffice? Don't bother, it's not like yours does anything for me. Such words wound me, my lady. I've been keeping my body healthy, especially for such a purpose. I seem to have been cooled down thanks to you, Sakia. It's just a placebo. Taking in something cold and it having effect would make it a fraud. Speaking of which, the magic appears to have taken in a cold thing as well. You've noticed it, my lady? This kind of unearthly aura can only occur for 2 reasons. A certain weakling who can't control her own power, or someone who wants to stand out. Randomly, my anti-trespasser barrier network isn't picking up anything, so whoever the person, it has to be one who can ignore space itself when moving around. That brings to mind a certain someone. It has to me as well, a certain very someone. Shall we reveal who it is, Sakia? I'm afraid I do not have any whips or crosses at the moment. It looks like we're on a different page then. How boring. Remy, maybe we should at least give her a decent opportunity. She won't know when to show herself otherwise. How troublesome. Alright, how about letting us see your face? That's a very kind offer. Remilia called her out and the space near the table began to distort. Yukari Yakumo then emerged from the gap. She then sat on top of the gap looking down on the other three. You need to go through the formal procedures in order to be granted an audience with the master here. I went in through the front gate, you know. Would you give me your full attention then? Honestly, what do we have a gatekeeper for? It's fine. Her power is certainly nothing to sneeze at. I had given her orders to let through any people that she felt she could not handle. If she truly wanted to attack, she would be launching attacks indiscriminately from above. So since you specifically came through the front door, I guess she did do that. She did announce it. That means you are broken in many more ways than one. Looks like some repairs are needed. That's too bad. My Shikigami never needed to be mended. And now there's our controller. Whoops, I don't have much time here, so I'll get straight to the point. I already know what you're here for. It sounds like rather interesting, so we'll do it. You have been informed about it? You have been informed about it already? Information's for the weaker beings to gather. I was informed as such during one of my elegant nighttime strolls. In other words, you overheard it others talking about it. Huh, I don't know why that sounds weird. In that case, you knew it about it as well, didn't you? And did I tell you to make sure I hear about everything important? What kind of servant would bring trouble upon their master? In other words, please withdraw your consent. My, that would be disappointing. Sakyo, Patchet, please begin the preparations. I shall be taking the opportunity to have a grand old time. I predicted this would happen. This is why I did not want to say anything about it. It seems Remy has been waiting forever for something like this. Form is everything to a proud vampire. If I refuse to reluctantly accept a proposal groveled to me so desperately, my prestige will not increase. You certainly look happy to be doing so. I'm glad we could get this settled quickly. The strongest army right now is led up by Raymond, who's beaten you before. That should be enough motivation. That does not matter in the slightest. Once I've decided to do something, that's all the motivation I need. Though it's quick to wilt away as well. That's why everyone needs to work at it, so I won't wilt. Yukari Yakumo, was it? As you have heard, I will go along with your plotting, so be thankful. I am truly honored. Well then, have a nice day. With a tiny grin, Yukari disappeared back into the gap she was sitting atop. Alright, Sakyo, gather me the blood of good, law-abiding humans. Please don't make such unreasonable requests, milady. Things will get very annoying afterwards. How boring. Well, let's do this until Remy gets bored of it. I want to be bored of it, so make sure you do your best. Moderately. And so, the Scarlet Devil Mansion, led by Remilia, Scarlet entered the fray and added their territory to the map. Alright, that's gonna be a lot of territory, so I'm thinking about it. Crimson, SDM, and then a bunch of shit too. Yep, figured there's gonna be a lot of people now. Agility pill. That's definitely good. So let's use that for Marissa. Since she is one of our main units, and oh yeah, I know. Aya's fucking fast as fuck, so I don't think she really needs more, you know? Speed, what's Marissa's speed? She's 8. Oh, not 8, not 8, now it's 9. Another thing about it, let's give some of the other people items. That'd be a good idea. What items can I give her, really? It never hurts to have more melee. Medicine, I guess I can give her that. Moku, make her tankier. Kaguya. Sure, why not? Aaron. Maybe a little faster, couldn't hurt. Raisin. What's some of the defensive stats? It's not bad to have defense, but I'm not giving them speed. Fuck that. Sure. And then that'll be good for now. Now what I'm gonna do is level some people up. And by that I mean just Horai, really. Because I wanted to get, let's see. I wanted to level up at 20, then I could just power boost her up. Because I can't do that now. And then yeah, that's it for now. Then I need Rainbow Marissa to get to next level, and it should be good. So let's save for now. I do hate how buying an item costs me a turn. It's kind of annoying, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Crimson SDM? Yes. Oh, I'm not at war with them. Alright. Nope, not that, not that. Event. Let's do this shit. Let's get to war, baby. Let's go to war, baby. Let's go to war. Not exactly something you want to sing, but whatever. Oh, welcome. How can I help you? Well. You wish to see my lady? I'll let her know that you've come to speak to her. No, thank you. It'll get troublesome if she sees my face. Troublesome? Never mind, just hand this over to Remilia. A letter? I'm getting a very bad feeling from this. It'll be fine, just deliver it, okay? Thanks. Ah, wait! Oh well, I guess I'll bring it to my lady. And this is the letter that Reimu sent, according to her. A letter, huh? Does this look like a letter to you? From an outwardly inspection, I give it an extremely high chance of being in a letter. Quite possibly with money to prevent from being attacked. A shrine maiden bribing a vampire would probably bring the end of the world. Say it's a declaration of war. Let's see, it appears you're not well liked as you might think, my lady. Saying such things will lower my reputation. I'm the only one around to hear it, so it is fine. Anyway, I was planning on declaring war myself, so this saves us some time. Is there a chance for some payback? Just how much are we looking at? About as much as a shrine has donations. Nothing then, and that's kind of you. And that's why we'll take over territory. The land is valuable at least. Now deploy our troops and prepare to meet our enemy. Understood.